Hi Pisces, it's Sarah here with your 2016 love reading. I just wanted to say a massive thank you to everybody who liked, shared, subscribed and commented on the videos from January. Really appreciate it. And also just wanted to say sorry for not getting the videos out in time. It's been a really busy few weeks with private readings and work and computer problems, so I'm sorry about that. If you want a private reading, I'll put all the details in the box below, and I'm going to do the videos in order of who got the most likes, which sign got the most likes from last month. So you were up there, so I'm doing yours quite early on, so thank you for all those likes from last month. So let's get started with your reading. Okay, let's just move. It's on the wrong way around then. Okay. Okie doke. So at the centre of your reading, you've got the King of Cups reversed. Now, I seem to remember in your January reading that we talked about the fact that you felt very emotionally unstable. It's maybe a bit harsh, but that you were carrying a lot of baggage from the past and you were finding it hard to let go in terms of feeling like you deserved love. And interestingly, in your past position, you've got the Knight of Cups reversed. So you've gone from, and this is, cups are water signs, so I'm taking it at this early stage that this is you, and you've gone from a Knight of Cups reversed to a King of Cups reversed, which is not great really. It's saying that you are you're feeling unsure of yourself, you're feeling quite unstable, quite emotionally unstable. Maybe there's jealousy around a relationship, maybe there's just all water signs are very sensitive dreamers, and so when they're feeling good, they can just carry you away with their lovely creativity and dreaminess, but that it's a really fine line between that and them becoming really insecure, really fearful, and really sort of emotionally kind of restricted. So if this is you, you know, it seems like you're progressing down a wrong path. From what I can see coming up, I don't think that's going to carry on for the rest of February. If this isn't you, if you're not feeling like this, then it could potentially be that you have somebody in your life who is a water sign, or who is displaying, not necessarily water sign, but who is displaying these characteristics: jealousy, immaturity, you know, codependent behaviours, just not really what you want from a relationship. So if that is somebody in your life, just be aware of that. If this is you, then we need to look at ways, and it sort of says within the rest of your reading what you need to do. So just be mindful of that. If you're feeling like that, I'm really sorry, but what you've got crossing you is the Three of Pentacles. Now, the Three of Pentacles is about collaboration, it's about teamwork, it's about feedback. I always think of feedback with this card. So it's about talking, it's about opening up about how you feel and getting feedback, talking to people, instead of keeping all these negative feelings and emotions and feeling like you're on your own, feeling like you're just trapped in this spiral of emotion. The way to get rid of that, problem shared is a problem halved, is to talk about it, is to communicate with people, not in a way of just dumping all of your insecurities on them and expecting them to be there. What you need to do, and what you've got below you, is the Queen of Swords. So what you need to really try and do is take emotion out of the situation. So if you are in a relationship and you're dealing with these sorts of issues whereby you feel like you are feeling out of control emotionally, you need to really just try, and I know it's much easier said than done, but you need to talk to somebody about it. You need to talk to either the person that you're involved with, or if you are single and this is just about how you're feeling, you need to find a friend or a family member, somebody who you can just sit down and say, I'm just feeling a bit like this, and they can just talk you down a little bit. You can look at it from a rational point of view, from a logical point of view, just really talk it through. Make a list, pros and cons list. You know, this is all about, the Queen of Swords is she's just really rational. She can sometimes be a little bit quick, a bit tactless. So just be careful when you are, if you are talking to people, or if you are experiencing either you feeling like emotionally sort of out of control, or the person that you're with is like that, then be careful of not sort of shooting them, if it is the other person, shooting them down and kind of not thinking before you speak. Just really sort of try and rationalise the situation. What you've got above you is the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So what this is saying is that you have got the potential in this relationship, or if you're single and you are wanting to meet somebody, you've got the potential for that to happen. You've got the potential for the absolute ideal situation. You know, this person that you're with probably is wanting a commitment, or wants to move the relationship onto the next level, or there is people out there that you can meet. But because you've got all this emotional instability in your life, you're really stunting your progress. You can't see the wood for the trees. You can't see the pentacles that are in front of you. You can't see this treasure chest of things that are out there, because you're so busy in your own head, just overanalyzing everything and making everything just completely out of control. So just be aware that you have got these things around you, and that it is, if you can sort of come into this place of being a little bit more rational about things, then it will open up the channels to get, you know, the conversation started, to start talking about things, to sort of, for the other person to hear what you've got to say. Even the nicest, most loving people do not like somebody who, or get bogged down by people who constantly feel like that. And I know if it is something that is, you know, a medical depression, or, you know, I'm not a doctor, you know, these readings are not about medical advice, so please don't take it as that. But if you are feeling very bogged down, very low, you know, maybe it is time to go and talk to a doctor and just get some help, some counselling, some sort of advice about how you're feeling. If it's not about feeling depressed as such, then just watch out for jealousy within your relationship. Just watch out for feeling just getting out of control, checking Facebook and, you know, whatever. And because if you look for something, you will find it. Not necessarily that it's true, but you can make stuff out of anything if you look for it enough. So just be aware of that. Luckily, what you've got in your future is the Emperor. So the Emperor is a father figure, a father type of person, somebody who is very very grounded, somebody who, and it could potentially be this person that you need to talk to. Could be a counsellor, could be somebody who, you know, a family member, just somebody who will help you through this period. Because I'm getting from, you know, all these cards we've talked about here about your emotional state and your internal state. The cards that we've got coming up are all great. So I really think that you can, in February, get over this, whatever this problem is that you're dealing with, this emotional problem that you're dealing with. Once you've talked about it, once you've got, you know, this could be you. This is also Scorpio, so this could be a Scorpio person. The Emperor is a Scorpio card. But just you, it could be that going forward you get this sort of help, and then you start to embody these characteristics. Somebody who is a bit more in control of their emotions, somebody who is more grounded. So that's good news, that's it's either out there for you. It could, if you're single, this could be somebody coming in. So watch out for somebody who's older than you, who is a Scorpio, or somebody that embodies those qualities. What you've got in your environment is the Fool, and the Fool is a brilliant card because it's all about new beginnings. It's about stepping out into the world with childlike enthusiasm, with, you know, it is like the absolute opposite of everything that I've just said. It's about going and taking a leap of faith, saying, right, okay, I'm going to just jump out into the world. I'm going to lose all this worry that I've got, this, you know, real sort of emotional baggage that you're carrying. There is going to be a new beginning. So you are going to start to feel a lot more grounded, a lot better. And then once that happens, this new beginning can start. If you don't do that work, this new beginning is, it's potentially could become stuck. And, your card you've got in your hopes and fears says that. So just really try and talk it through. And then this new beginning is out there. It's about having childlike enthusiasm, about sort of, going into the world with a sort of devil-may-care attitude, like you're just going to enjoy yourself, and that's what you need. It seems like you've come off the back of quite a bad period, so this is exactly what you need. What you've got in how other people see you is the Ten of Cups, which is really bizarre because, what I think is happening here, what I sense from this reading is that you're keeping a lot of this to yourself. I think you are really keeping it, and people are seeing thinking that you are really happy, really sort of, oh, everything in the garden is rosy. Look, I've got all the, I'm having a nice time outside my house. And I've got all these cups and a rainbow, and oh, isn't it everything lovely? But actually, it's really not. And by portraying this face to the world, you're actually doing yourself more harm than good. You need to talk about how you're feeling. You need to be honest about your feelings, because otherwise, it's just going to build up and build up and build up, and it's going to blow. So just be aware of that, because and as well, what this is saying is that you have got this around you, you have got this happy ending around you, but it's you that's stopping it. If this emotional problem is with somebody else, is with your partner, then you need to be the one to initiate the conversation. You need to be the one to sit down with them and say, look, we can't go on like this. We can't, don't enable their codependent behaviour. Don't allow them to make you feel like how they are is normal, because it isn't. If they're displaying jealousy, controlling behaviours, then that's not, and you're maybe portraying to the outside world that, oh, everything's okay. It's not okay. You need to move on from. You need to talk about it. You need to collaborate. You need to give feedback. You need to talk about it. Okay, what you've got in your hopes and fears is the Hangman, and the Hangman is all about feeling stuck. It's about just not being. It's about being chained. It's about feeling like you can't move on. It could be that this person is emotionally kind of blackmailing you, almost. That you feel like you have to, or the other way around. It could be that you are so emotionally, overwrought that you just feel like you have to stay with this person because you're too scared to go out into the world. But you can't do that, because you're just going to stay stuck in that forever, and that is no good for anybody. It's not saying that with the Ten of Pentacles reversed, it's saying that all is not lost with this relationship. It doesn't mean that this relationship is going to end. You've got everything there to make this a great relationship. You just need to sort out this emotional problem that you've got. This can also be about sacrifice as well. So it could be that you are sacrificing something. Maybe you are sacrificing your career, or you don't want to sacrifice your career, or, there's clearly some issue that is causing this, this problem. Okay, what you've got in your outcome is another great card, and that's the Page of Wands. So with the Page of Wands and the Fool, there is a new beginning round the corner. If you put the work in, there is a new beginning. The Page of Wands is pretty much exactly like the Fool. It's about childlike enthusiasm. It's about, a new beginning, a really new beginning in either a creative project, either, maybe it is that you are focusing too much on this relationship, and what you need to do is just find something to take your mind off this situation, so that you can then sort of become more rational about it, so that you can sort of if all you do is your relationship, then all you've got to do is think about that relationship. And so the more you think about something, the worse it becomes, the bigger it becomes like a monster. So either you're going to find something to take your mind off the situation, Or if you're single, this could be that there is definitely new love coming in. This is an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, quite youthful, youthful characteristics. So it could be that this person is coming in. If you know, but whether you're single or whether you're in a relationship, the absolute advice is talk to somebody. If you're feeling lonely, if you're feeling fearful, jealous, any of the negative emotions, talk to somebody about it, because if you talk to somebody, it will become a lot less of a problem. I'm just going to, I've just got these little Rider-Waite cards that are really cute and lovely. So, oh look, and that came out again, the 10 of Cups on the bottom. So I'm just going to take some clarifying cards on this King of Cups, just to see if we can narrow down what is causing this. Okay. So you've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. So it could be that the person that you're having a relationship with is an earth sign. Could be that you're having problems at work, or you've just started a new job, or there's problems around. The problems might not even be in your relationship. The problems might be that you're having a lot of stress and anxiety about work. Or it could be the Seven of Cups is about confusion. It's about being confused, about having different options and being confused about what to choose. So, you know, it could be that the Queen of Swords is an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. It could be that you're choosing between different people, and that's why you're having this problem. But you know, the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is very driven, very businesslike. So what this is saying to me is that you need to take yourself out of the mental situation. You need to ground yourself. So Pentacles are about being grounded. Your head is in the clouds. That's what this is saying. Your head is in the clouds, and you need to ground yourself with real earthly things. Your job, your friends, your projects, things you enjoy, hobbies, things that actually take you out of your mind and put you back into the real world. Let's just take some on this Page of Wands. All right. Okay, so you've got the Ace of Cups, which is a great... So if you are single, this Page of Wands is definitely a new love coming in with the Ace of Cups. With the Eight of Cups, that's saying that you are potentially walking away. So it might be that you have to walk away from this negative situation. And if you do walk away from this negative situation, that the new love will come in, and it will be... and it's not necessarily a person. It could be that this is just finding, like I said, a project, a hobby, something that you love that stops you from thinking about it. It's either that, or it is a new person coming in. It's definitely a new beginning. You've got the Fool, you've got the Ace of Cups, and you've got the Page of Wands, all new beginnings. So just rest assured that, you know, if you can do the work and take yourself out of your head. And what the High Priestess reversed is saying is that you're not using your intuition. You're blinded. This is your card, by the way, the High Priestess, and it's reversed. So what it's saying is, if you don't get yourself out of this emotional state, then you are going to block yourself from this new beginning that's happening. Okay, I hope that helped, Pisces. Please let me know in the comments section if it resonated with you, or if there's anything that you need to clarify, please put a question in the comments box and I'll hopefully be able to answer it for you. And please like, share and subscribe, and take care, and I'll see you again in March.